Based on CNN's news coverage, I'm vaguely aware that TikTok is ruining today's youth, stealing all our data and sending it to Chinese hackers. So I decided to try it for myself. Within about 30 minutes, it had figured out that all I want to watch are musicians making songs to dogs whining. And people trying to drink an entire Sprite in one go.
Oh my gosh. What do I do?
Naturally, this got me wondering, what if you relied on TikTok for your workout design? So for the next 7 days, I'm only going to be doing workouts that I get from TikTok. I've started a TikTok account from scratch, and I'm just gonna heart any video that's in any way fitness related.
5 minutes later.
Up to this point, it's been a bunch of high schoolers dancing in their living rooms.
A few moments later.
The first fitness video that I saw was this dude working out at a gym and then jumping rope.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
TikTok is now showing me a bunch of people doing weightlifting workouts and these weird jaw exercises. So I think I have what I need. The first challenge I picked because I get to be lazy. I hang from a bar for 85 seconds. I've got a timer set for 1 minute and 40 seconds, so let's do this. Well, this is boring. I'm bored. Huh. Do you think that Pavlov thought about his dog every time he heard a bell? And that's the lazy one. Okay, for this one, it looks like a plank challenge. I think the most important part is keeping a ridiculous smile and singing to the song while I'm doing it. Let's go. Oh, I started with my left foot. Oops. Oh, the pace is so high. And the last challenge here is a push-up challenge. This one looks like the most difficult, which is why I saved it for last. Let's see. Oh, God. Okay. And last but not least, we've got a savage HIIT workout. I think I'm actually gonna need to write down all of this stuff in here. YouTube is much better for HIIT workouts than TikTok because it's just edited so fast so I can't follow along through the whole thing. Oh!
Place the tip of your tongue slightly behind your teeth, then press the rest of your tongue to the roof of your mouth, then rest your teeth together slightly, close your lips, create a suction hold by swallowing your saliva repeatedly.
Okay, so you know how I found that weird jaw exercise? I looked into it and it's called mewing. And these mewing videos all have millions of views. They're really popular. Mewing was invented by this guy named John Mew. He was an orthodontist in England who saw this plague of ugliness as destroying humanity. So he decided to do something about all these ugly people, damn it. And to solve this epidemic of ugliness, John Mew created a pseudoscience called orthotropics. Orthotropics actually stems from a real issue, which is that the way we live in the modern world leads to dental and orthodontic issues. No other species has to have their wisdom teeth removed because their face is too small for the amount of teeth that they were born with. This is because the modern diet contains food that is so much softer than what we used to eat thousands of years ago. We used to spend hours a day gnawing on raw radishes, masticating meat, chomping on chewy chaff. And more chewing means bigger jaw muscles, and thus a bigger mouth. But this is where the science ends and the bullshit begins. Mew believes that if small children press their tongue up against the roof of their mouth behind their teeth for hours a day, this will counteract small mouths. And there's just no evidence for this. He's also recently had his orthopedic license revoked, so not controversial at all. That's probably not really a concern to Mew though, because he's 91 years old and he lives alone in a castle. Most of the people who are interested in mewing are just teenagers whose faces are naturally reshaping due to puberty, but there are actually also a lot of adults who are into it. And this is really ironic because Mew has come out and explicitly said that these techniques only work for children. But this hype train don't stop for anyone. Not even its conductor, apparently. In 2014, one of John Mew's presentations went viral amongst the incel community. And if you've never heard of incels, they're the red pillars within the manosphere. You know, the FAs within the MRA. Incels have this term called look maxing, which is just needless jargon for trying to look good so you can get laid. And mewing became a staple of looks maxing. And ironically, mewing for incels is what brought mewing to the general public. It became a fad amongst alternative health communities and then exploded on TikTok. And here we are today, with me getting videos on TikTok teaching me techniques on how to do jaw exercises that have been repeatedly shown to make no difference. I came to TikTok expecting some of the most idiotic fitness advice you can imagine. And you know what I got? You know what I got? I got pretty good advice and a really solid program. I got to see how people who look a lot better than me work out every week. Back when I was a teenager, the only way to learn how to get fit was to listen to the stupid advice from your friends. Because this information only existed in magazines and books. And that's boring, so no one read that. And most of the advice was pretty well balanced and really detailed, and it actually went into the sports science of things. Yeah, there's some dumb shit in there. And TikTok itself is digital nicotine. I deleted the app immediately after this challenge. But if you're trying to use it purely as a tool to get fit, it's gonna help, damn it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, what do I do?